Hello everyone, today we're going to be looking into the below average temperatures this week. We're going to be looking at like the heat we have this week, the heat wave we have across the central USA and the eastern coast, from ranging or going from New York City over to Wichita, Kansas, and Omaha, Nebraska, or that far over. We're going to be looking into the severe weather also, and we're going to be looking into the potential, or we're going to be looking into the likely cold front that's going to be swinging across the U.S. next week. And it's going to be moving to the southeast because that's where a lot of summertime cold fronts move. In the winter, they normally move from west to east with the low pressure systems that have severe weather and sometimes snow. But this one's moving down to the southeast in the low pressure system. But right now these do we have any? Okay, so these purple colors that, oh my gosh, this pen's lagging a lot. So sorry, my pen's kind of slow, but these purple colors in here that I just circled, those are excessive heat warnings. And then they're all over here. Excessive heat watches are in this red color, this reddish color. You see right there. I just circled. That's a tornado warning in there. But and then heat advisories are these orange colors. Of course, my pen is being a piece of crap today, so we may have to use my old one. But yeah, right in here you have these heat advisories. Yes. Now we can go ahead and look at the. We're using Pivotal Weather and Trouble Tidbits today. I haven't used Pivotal Weather in a while. I don't see much people using. I haven't seen much people using Pivotal Weather. Much people using it anymore. I don't know what's wrong with Pivotal Weather, but I'm just using these. I'm not using the models. I'm just looking at like these. But you can see, a lot of rain for the East Coast. A lot of widespread totals with if I circle out with my crappy pen, up to 2 inches, 2 to 3 inches likely. And a lot of widespread totals because this cold front will actually be bringing some precipitation. We're going to look at that on using the GFS model. Now, first of all, let's look at the high temperatures for today. So already you can see very high temperatures. Like St. Louis, you're at 98. Wichita, about 100. Amarillo, 104. Lubbock, 103. Atlanta, 90. Chicago, 94. New York City, 99. And Boston, 100. Very high temperatures. Florida, just to show you the scale of this, Miami, Florida is at 88. Okay. Central Maine's 94. That's 6 degrees warmer than Miami, Florida. But then Miami, Florida is going to be feeling probably a little bit warmer because you have humidity in Florida. But there's also some high or pretty good heat index numbers over there. You can see a little bit of relief up in North Dakota in the 80s. That would be nice. South Dakota, 72 in Rapid City today for the highs. You can see the lows for tonight. A lot of these places. Look at this, New York City, 81, because you have what's called the urban heat island with all this cement, steel, pretty much everything in the city is absorbs heat, and that keeps the city warmer overnight. So you can see like New York City's 81, smaller places are like Atlanta's 73. New York City's going to be warmer than Atlanta tonight by a lot of degrees possibly. But North Dakota is going to be nice tonight in the 50s. So is South Dakota and Minnesota and Wisconsin. But we have the storms to watch out there today. Tomorrow, you can see we have our cold front making its way. I don't know if this is our cold front. I can't remember. But you see it's a little bit cooler. 71 in Nebraska, 79 in Omaha for the highs. Then you can see it jumps pretty fast. See, Chicago's 77 for the high tomorrow. But then a little bit to the south, Peoria, you're at 90. So I think that's about 200 miles. I'm not sure. I'm not really good at that kind of stuff. But Wichita Falls, Texas, a lot of 100s still. Now for the hundreds and by Phoenix and Arizona, Death Valley, those are really normal for this time of year. But what else can we look at? All right, well, we're not looking at anything else here on Pivotal Weather other than 6 to 10 day temperatures. These go from Thursday, July 25th to Monday, July 29th. We can see the whole West Coast will likely be slightly above average to much above average. But then there's a bullseye point in Arkansas, Mississippi, and Louisiana with very much above average temperatures, and above average ranging from Oklahoma over to South Carolina, those areas, and then slightly above average going up into Iowa and down into the panhandle of Florida. Precipitation values, you can see her precipitation probability. You can see some below average areas and some above average. Kind of equalized, you see. We don't have like one big bullseye of much above average precipitation. We have pretty much, if we average out the whole USA, we may have a pretty close. I don't even know what I'm talking about at this point, but nothing too significant from Thursday to Monday in late July. But now we're going to go look at the GFS model anomalies. You can see this Monday. You see tomorrow we start to see our cold front. You can probably faintly see it. It's right here with our low pressure system tomorrow afternoon. And you can see we've had a few hours. This is later Sunday. Now it's starting to reach some portions of Kansas and northern Missouri, and then that'll. I guess this is on the break. Okay, I guess it's not working, but then you can see it moves even further south, really bringing some much below average temperatures to portions of Illinois, Missouri, Oklahoma, Texas, Colorado, all the way up to New York, right here. Much below average. It's not time to like break out jackets and stuff. No, it's still going to be warm. So it's maybe like 50, 55, like 50s to 60s in the mornings, and then it's still going to be likely 80s in the afternoon. I don't want to sound in. Gosh. But you can see, like, this is Monday afternoon. You can take a sounding. Actually, I want to take one. 67 degrees. Heck. Okay, I'm not sure about that. I don't think it's going to be 67. Yeah, it's okay. I think there's something wrong. I don't know if that's correct. But we can go later. You can see the cold front reaches Georgia. The Georgia area by Tuesday afternoon. Some of these areas will be at pretty low temperatures, 71. Then you can see it's already starting to get back above average by the North Dakota area, and then the cold front will likely die off and not bring too more significant conditions. So now let's take a look at the precipitation forecast. Total accumulated precip. Well, first of all, we should look at the MSL the precipitation radar. This is a 6-hour average. This is not what the radar is going to look like. But you can see this is you can kind of see Sunday morning. What the heck? I never asked for a sound in. You can see some precipitation associated with our cold front. Our low pressure system, you see it right there now, and you can see cold front is likely somewhere over here. I think this is when it's starting to reach Georgia. You can see some precipitation. This is not going to be like a big winter, like one of the squall lines from winter. No, this is not going to be like that. And you can see this will bring a lot of could bring some potential severe weather. Not anything too bad. Maybe like a marginal risk down here in the Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina. You can see kind of a line with this. The cold front's going to look. If I change the color, the cold front will be kind of like this, going down here, and then you can see the precipitation out in front of it, right there. But there's going to be no snow likely with this. We were going to have to wait for a longer time to see snow, probably until September, maybe late August. Will be the next time we see any snow. We can take a look at precipitation values. I did not want to hit that, and I'm just an idiot. Let's take a look at precipitation values. Total accumulated precip. Let's take a look. So you can see our cold front making its way down towards the area down here. It's not going to drop too much rain. It could drop maybe an additional inch if you're lucky with the cold front coming through before the cold front. You could get an additional maybe 1 inch if you You probably could get a quarter of an inch to 1 inch is what I think. I don't think it's going to be like total washout. Well, I mean, it could be a washout. You could get like an inch in a hour or so, but it's not going to be like flooding probably, unless you live in a very flood-prone area and you get an inch in like 20 minutes, which should not be good. But how should we look at? Oh, we're going to go look at the severe weather next. All right, so today, our convective outlook, we have an enhanced risk going from Wisconsin to portions of eastern or western Michigan. We have a slight risk going towards South Dakota, Iowa, northern Illinois, parts of extreme northern Indiana, central and southern Michigan, and central and southern Wisconsin. There's a slight risk. We have another slight risk here in western Colorado and parts of eastern Colorado and parts of western Kansas. And we have a marginal risk surrounding all those areas going across where the jet stream is mostly. Tornado threat, not as bad as yesterday. No, we're even close to 2% risk. Could potentially maybe be one tornado warning. Nothing too significant. Wind threat seems to be the highest, though. That's why there is an enhanced risk, and then hail threat is kind of low. But we have right now. There's a few pretty bad squall lines. I think I'm pretty sure there was a derecho last night with the moderate risk we had, Wisconsin and Minnesota had at one point. But tomorrow you can see our marginal risk, and then that moves further south. This is actually associated with the cold front. I'm going to say that. You see, this is Monday. Cold front would be like this most of the day. So you can see the severe weather will be kind of traveling along the cold front potentially. And now it'll make its way down to Georgia, but we do not have the day 4 outlook yet. And I may be posting when we get the SPC or the SPC's prediction tomorrow, I will probably post a video if there is going to be any severe weather associated with this line of storms. We'll have to see, but this is not going to load probably. There we go. Potential too low for day 4, so yes. Alright, well that's going to wrap up this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and please subscribe to my channel so we can hit our goal. And yes, we're at 178 right now, so we can try to get maybe by the end of July, our goal should be probably 185. By the end of August, I want our goal to be probably 250, which is really high, but I think that if we want to hit our goal by the end of December, I think it's possible. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and peace out.